I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. The feast of St. John Damascene is celebrated on December 4th, the date of his death. Pope Leo XIII appointed him a doctor of the Church in 1890. St. John Damascene was born and raised in Damascus and lived between 675 and 749. Today, many of his works are preserved, works of law, theology, philosophy, and music. In the Latin Church, he is especially remembered for his texts on the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. He had a broad interest, but above all, he was famous for defending the veneration of icons and images against the impositions of iconoclastic emperors who destroyed icons and prohibited their use. The Byzantine Emperor Leo III Isauric, around the year 717, was the first to decree that it was forbidden to venerate images and display them in public places. At that time, there were hundreds of thousands of devout Christians of the Greek Rite out of the reach of the Byzantine Emperor. John Damascene and all the Christians of Syria and the East were under the rule of the Muslim of the Umayyad Caliphate, the largest empire up to that time in history. St. John Damascene defended the veneration of images in 3 discourses. The first, written in simple and popular language, attacked the emperor harshly and was widely read. In his speech he wrote, "When the Church of Jesus Christ, my mother, is outraged, slandered, and persecuted in front of me, the cry of love as a child escapes me in spite of my heart. The world comes out of my lips to defend it, because I fear God more than the powers of this world." And he added, "What is a book for those who know how to read? These are images for the illiterate. What the word achieves by hearing, the images achieves by sight. My salvation through matter is not the wood of the cross, thrice blessed matter, and are not the ink and the most holy books of the Gospels matter? Isn't the salvific altar that gives us the bread of the life matter? And first of all, are not the flesh and blood of my Lord matter?" Emperor Leo III Isauric, furious at John Damascene's defense of the icons, sent a letter to the Umayyad Caliphate, which falsified evidence that John Damascene was involved in a conspiracy. The Caliph believed him and ordered that John's right hand be cut off in public and hung in a conspicuous place. After a few days, St. John prayed to the Mother of God, the Theotokos, before her icon, remembering that with that hand he had defended her veneration, and that if he recovered it, he would continue writing in her honor. Miraculously, the Virgin returned his severe hand, and he, as a reminder of the miracle, placed a metal hand hanging from the neck of the icon of the Virgin. This venerated icon of Mount Athos is very popular in the iconography of Byzantine Christianity and is known as that of the Virgin with the 3 hands. St. John Damascene and the amazing Marian miracle that gave rise to the icon of the Virgin with the 3 hands, considered the last of the Church Fathers, lived his life by and for God because he knew that with God we always win.